Oh, welcome to the Polly the Vlog channel. We are out doing some street scrapping, collecting metal from the curb, and I spotted this glorious thing, but of course it is attached to this. We need a giant star to get that off of there, and of course it's bolts or nuts on the bolt underneath. I'll ask my brother if he wants to do that. We'll see. We're gonna go back for that bench vise, but until then, we've seen this. Yeah, I can't leave that bench vise behind. That's a lot of metal, and it might be a good usable thing. Whoops. Just about stumbled over the curb. Yeah, a little bit of plastic, but that's okay. All right, that's in there. See if we find anything else before we make it back to that bench vise. See if I can get a hold of this screw under here.
Do you need just the black set of wrenches to put on it? Would that be easier?
Yeah, it would have been easier just to use a pair of pliers, but I think that's got it. I think it's turning.
Can we just turn it sideways for a minute?
Yeah.
Right up on top of this one?
Yeah, it's open on the back here.
Oh, okay, we'll do it that way. Yeah.
Much easier. There we go.
Keep those. We'll put it back in it in case we decide to use it for something. We can use those bolts.
Don't want this thing to fall on my toes.
Once you've got it finger.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, we'll just put that right back through it.
Oops. There we go. All right, got the bench vise. Took a little bit of work, but you know, it's a nice hunk of steel.
Yeah, that's actually a really nice vise.
Yeah.
It's not banged up or anything.
No. Yeah, they're always very reusable.
We might end up keeping it.
Yeah, I'd love to have one in the basement since we already have one in the backyard. All right, let's carry on, see what else we can find tonight. Just taking a quick peek into this dumpster, and I see this light fixture, so I think that's going to come with us. Yep, I can keep the plastic. Oh, I see a cord over there right in the middle. Yeah, a couple other little metal things kicking around. Can I use this little pelican thing to get to the cord? Oh, it's coaxial. Good to know. Oh, can't quite fish that out. Almost, but not quite. All right, not gonna worry about that too much. We'll take these few things and see what else we find. Anything? Don't see anything. That's plastic. Nope. Nope. And the last one? Nope, doesn't look like enough metal there to me. And that thing, that's plaster. Yeah, I thought for a second there maybe that was a big hunk of metal, but no such luck. All right, carrying on. A couple of clothes racks, exercise bikes on the curb. Yes, nice and heavy. Yeah, it's an elliptical / rowing machine, or I guess just a rowing machine. All right, we got it in there. Let's carry on the hunt for scrap. I think we found ourselves a good little pile.
I'll say. Wow.
All right, we'll start with this.
There's your aluminum, so they'll end up going back.
Lots of good stuff.
Is that the electrical cord or the
No,
hose?
oh, that's an electrical cord. It is. Yeah, I can see the wires in it.
That should be pretty good then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a nice heavy duty cord.
Alright, that thing needs 2 of us to put it on.
All right.
Maybe we can keep this laid down for now. This thing here is heavy as hell.
No container for my wires, so I guess I'm just going to drop it in the back here for now. Well, there's a container. Good enough.
I guess we'll put it right in front of this wheel.
Yep, that sure is heavy. I'm sure there's lots of cast aluminum in there, but it'd be a lot to take apart too.
Yeah, there's tons of cast. That's all aluminum. But I'm not.
Yeah, it's all non-magnetic.
I don't know. I might mess with it, but because like this is all aluminum too.
Yeah. That's not, but yeah, this shiny
These
stuff is.
on each side. I don't think
That's
they'd be
not.
hard to.
No, it's just those
two.
sliding tracks, yeah.
And I don't think those would be hard to take off.
No, you can pretty much see all the screws and bolts.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was a good stop. Let's see what else we can add to our collection. See our vacuum that's about to lose its cord. Yank. Yoink. Yeah, I can't believe that big red cord. That's a nice one. All right, carrying on. Well, I think we're getting a little bit lucky tonight. Look at that nice big beautiful stove with a nice big beautiful cord. Alright, well you do that. I'll see if I can get this cord. Takes a few snips with my little wire cutters, but after a couple of hacks it usually gives way. Almost. Almost. There we go. One nice big beautiful cord. I'll actually strip these ones down because my yard will give me #1 red wire. So it's worth stripping those. It's almost like I'm a professional. Almost.
Alright, this one can go back down. I'll just put a strap over the middle.
Nice. All right, we're gonna throw a strap on that and see if we can find some other big chunky goodness on the curb. A table. Yeah, that doesn't want to come off there very easily. No, I think we're taking the whole thing. I just undid my belt. Better do up my pants here before I lose them. That was funny. All right, table's in there. See what else we find. Ah, little crutch metal on the curb. Aluminum, aluminum. All right. Well, I guess we'll put this all in the back. Those pieces are clean. Put that there with those. Those need a little bit of work, but... Alright, let's see what else there is. Well, since they have already nicely detached the top part, we're going to leave that. Oh yeah, that's good. It's not going anywhere. All right, let's carry on. A 4-slice toaster on the curb. Yep, that's coming with me. Oh, look at that. Little bits. Yeah, the last second I'm like, oh, you should probably peek into that box. It's not much, but it all starts to add up. Good enough. It's not going to go anywhere. Ditch my cord. Let's carry on down the road. On the curb. Yep, we'll take it. It's funny, I was just talking to my brother about how I noticed our scrapyard pays 35 cents a pound for computers. But that's if you have 100 pounds or more. So this would not qualify probably, but they must still have a decent price. Anyways, it's in there. Not going to take that. All right, let's carry on. Quite a ways past this one. Wasn't sure what it was. Still don't know if it's metal or not. See the cord. Yeah, that's metal. Good deal. Yep, bottom's all cast iron. First I just thought it was a weed eater. Luckily it turned out to be better than that. A fair bit better. The base has got to be 10 pounds. Alright, long walk back to the trailer. Let's hack that cord off of there. Alrighty. Alright, carrying on. That's more like it. A nice lawnmower on the curb. Now where am I going to put it? I don't know. Yeah, that didn't accomplish very much. I guess I'm going to have to try to aim for that spot. Just kind of hooked onto that seat of the rowing machine. I just can't tell if that's gonna tip or not. Well, that's better. Sitting like that should be okay. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. We'll see. Let's carry on. Looks like metal on the curb. A couple shed pieces. Yeah, I'd like to put it right down the side. There we go. And I think it's just tin. Yep. All right, our little load is starting to come together. Hopefully we find a little bit more to add to it. We must not have too much weight yet. All right, carrying on. Tea time, anyone? Really don't need that little base part. That's just plastic. Oh, let's just do that.
Condenser unit?
Yeah, anything that's made out of metal we'll be more than happy to take.
I have lots of things, but the thing is I'm only gonna be able to give you a little bit right now.
That's fine.
If you guys come by every once in a while, I have tons of shit.
Yeah.
I got a condenser right here.
Well, you know we love donations. It sounds like he might be a source for future metal. Says he has so much he doesn't even want to give it all to us right now, but we'll take whatever he has.
I was just given a number for a guy who's coming. Hey, I'll give him a third. Now, what's your name? Jeff. Zach. This is my brother Paul. Paul?
Hey, nice to meet you.
I wonder if it's the same Jason Blue Jay?
No.
Okay, never mind. I have something in the back too. If you guys want to grab that, I'll grab the other. Okay.
Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, all kinds of sticks and stuff. Be better on this grass. Won't have to get so close to his vehicle. Yep, giant copper aluminum radiator. That's all I can think. Nice motor in the top. Yeah, this is definitely worth keeping and taking it all apart.
Oh, I know. Here, get over by the truck.
Yep, we should have came a little closer.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna set her down at the back of the truck here for a second while we figure out what we're gonna do with it.
Yep. Yeah. The compressor units in those are very heavy.
I do HVAC and appliance fixing too.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
every time that
You come across lots of scrap.
if you guys have a card,
Yeah.
especially if you come like to the job site, it's usually that's what this one guy I liked about is coming through.
Yeah, just come pick it up as you're doing the job.
It wasn't. If anything happens, then I'm not saying that you were gonna do anything.
No, I know,
have
I totally
something
get
else,
it.
too.
Yeah, we're just gonna rearrange to put this thing away here.
And smell the gas.
Yeah, so you grab the handles. We're just gonna lift it down for a second.
I just want to stand up that exercise bike.
That's the goal.
You want this?
Yep, you can just throw it up in here. We'll add a strap if we have to.
If you guys come by next week, I'll have probably 2 water heaters out.
Sure. You can just text the number on the card when they're going out, and I'll come by within the hour.
Yeah,
For sure. All right.
I was going to say move that table over there so I can slide this right over, and we got a big open spot here. Figure it'd be too hard to lift it over that.
Then we'll put the table back on top of this.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect when he said a compressor unit.
No, I didn't expect this either. We'll try it. I'll get the lawnmower back in there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Just he's a good guy there, around here.
Yeah, it sounds like he'll give you lots of stuff in the future. Like you said, if you'll come to the job site.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, that's better. I don't know if he still has more stuff.
Yeah. Because every time I bring it home,
Yeah.
I get in trouble. And then I'm like, oh, I can make use of that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it just adds to the pile and
Oh, it just keeps going. And I don't mind it, man.
Yeah.
I want lots. I want Sanford and Son house, but
yeah.
wife doesn't like it.
No, I bet not.
Yeah, we try to put all of ours right at the scrapyard because once you start storing it at home, it just gets so out of control.
Happy wife.
Yeah.
Unhappy everything. It doesn't bother you.
No. Yeah.
No.
Thank you very much, though. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
I kind of reposition that lawnmower so it's not hanging out over the edge.
In there somewhere.
Yeah, it's wedged into there a little better. Yeah, that's not going to work very well. That's probably your best option right there.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
think that's going anywhere.
No. Okay.
This still has the element in it.
Was it a heater?
Yeah, there's lots of steel stuff though. I usually try to get as much stuff out of them myself,
Yeah.
but there's still good in it. I'm like, oh, I can make something out of it. Take an old blower motor. No.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, well, we'll finish strapping this in, and that was a great stop. It's all about making the contacts. All right, let's carry on down the road. Yeah, just beat another scrapper to this. Yeah, I don't think he was happy. You could tell he was pulling over for it. Just does not want to fit through there. There we go. All right. We might be just about done. Well, back at this dumpster again. Oh, this is a Brother printer. But it's very, very heavy. Yeah, a little paper in the tray. Yeah, I think we can take this because it's extremely heavy. I know we don't normally do printers, but this thing weighs 30 pounds. And there's a little bit of free paper. Some free paper that was left in it.
We'll take it now.
Oh yeah, I grab all my cords.
Okay, well, I've got to lock everything up. So give me a second and then I will take it.
Yeah, I don't know what's all in this printer that makes it so heavy, but very heavy.
And I've got to lock the other one too. Let's be done with it. Lacey, say thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, she was thanking me and thanking me.
Oh, yeah, she was obviously mortified.
Yeah, I forgot to put that strap away.
All right, so that's definitely our load for tonight. Wasn't that bad, wasn't that great, but we found some unique things. We took that AC central air unit out of there. We're definitely going to process that. Not going to let that go to the shred pile. But the rest of this is probably going to the shred pile. And I'm going to tell you exactly what we got for it right now. So that guy that we ran into that had the central air unit, he is probably going to be a really good future contact if he actually calls. We give out the business card to a lot of different people that we meet along the way, and not too many of them actually tend to call back. But if he calls, he seems like he's going to be a really good source of getting future scrap metal from him. But anyways, we took that load into the scrapyard, and we had that stove on there. So stove, the large appliances, they get downgraded a little bit to a category called enamel tin. So they gave us 200 pounds of enamel tin, going at $210 per ton, or 10.5 cents per pound. So that gave us $21 just for the stove. Now the remainder of the load was 540 pounds of just regular tin shred. It's going at $230 per ton, or 11.5 cents per pound. So that came out to $62.10. So altogether, on our load, we had 740 pounds of scrap metal, and we received $83.10. Not too bad. Wasn't the greatest, but it was a pretty good average load, I would say. Now, we did keep that central air unit, which, you know, that would have been another 100 pounds right there, right? But we're going to process that for the good aluminum copper radiator that's in there and the other good little copper bits and stuff. So, you know, at the end of the year, we end up cashing in a bunch of non-ferrous. My brother tends to sell his sporadically. I like to save up my cords and all the brassy bits that I find, and things like electric copper motors and stuff like that. That's the kind of things that I personally save. But anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate you for being here. And I hope I see you right here in the next one.